For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should have everlasting life. God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Give your hearts to Jesus in this minute of time, and he will save us in this moment of time, in this minute of time, in this second of time. He'll take us up to eternity. We will live with immortality. So give your hearts to Jehovah, and he will save us in this minute of time, in the second of time, in this hour of time. People in America, in Jamaica, in Africa, Europe and Australia, give your hearts to Jesus in this minute of time, and let him heal us in this moment of time, in this hour of time, in this day of time. God sent his Son into the world. Whosoever believes will have everlasting life. So right now, in the second of time, give your hearts to Jesus, and he will save us in this moment of time, in this hour of time, in the second of time. Before it's too late, don't hesitate. Give your hearts to Jesus, and he will save us in this minute of time, in this hour of time, in this second of time. He'll take us up to eternity. We will live to infinity. We will live with immortality. So give your hearts to Jesus and God, and let him save us in the minute of time, in this hour of time, in this minute of time. We got to save the world, billions of people in the world. So give your hearts to God and Jesus, and he will save us in this minute of time, in this hour of time, in this minute of time. Stop the wars, stop the killing. Let us have disarmament. Let us get rid of all the weapons in the world. And God said they will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. So let us make peace, get away with nuclear weapons, do away with nuclear weapons. Let us have peace in the world. So give your hearts to Jesus in this minute of time, and he will save us in this minute of time, in this hour of time, in this minute of time. God said they will beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not lift up sword against nation. They will study war no more. So give your hearts to Jesus in this minute of time, and they will save us in this moment of time, in this hour of time, in this minute of time. Let us get rid of all the nuclear weapons in the world. Let us cut them up and shred them. Have a 24/7 safety monitoring inspection. Let us have nuclear disarmament of all the governments. So give your hearts to Jesus in this minute of time. Let him save us in this hour of time, in the second of time, in this minute of time. Get all the Americans and the Russians and the Chinese and Indians and the Pakistanis, the British, the French, the people in Israel, in Iran and North Korea. Get rid rid of all the nuclear weapons in the world. Have nuclear disarmament among all the governments. Cut them up, shred them, rip them, tear them. Give your hearts to Jesus, and He will save us. In this minute of time, in this hour of time, in this minute of time.